All right, and today is our interesting conversation upon your request. Last week we talked about you are what you eat. Nutrition is important, and I was talking about what to eat. All right, Bob is watching. Bob, can you please give me heads up and a comment that you actually see and hear me because it is a new feature. I'd like to make sure that it's working. And we were talking last week about having good macros in your nutrition, such are carbs, protein, and healthy fats. Also, water is important. I was talking about wise supplementation and wise snacking. And wise supplementation, of course, is a very big subject. And my suggestion was if somebody is interested, how about we can have a separate video? So today we're going to talk about that. And actually, from the perspective of the truth about supplements, I am listening and hearing, happy to be there. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. I gave a heart, which means I hear it and see it. Thank you very much. And if you like topics like this, I appreciate your giving some ideas what else you would like to hear about. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100. And when you click that little bell on the right, you will automatically receive notification that the new video is uploaded, usually every week. Also, you can subscribe to a letter, Thursday Health Tips. Each Thursday at 6 a.m., you will receive some general tip about the health. And you can subscribe by going to nadiataj.com/newsletter. All right. And of course, our Friends and Health Facebook group, it is for everyone for your daily motivation and inspiration. If you need that in your wellness journey, I believe all of us need some accountability and inspiration on daily basis, isn't it? This group is closed, but it is free. Friends and Health. Okay. And our topic today is the truth about supplements. It is today is very general overall coverage of what it is about supplements that you really need to know. And I'm given a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I'm a certified health, life, and fitness coach. So this is my approach. This is from 10 years of being in the wellness industry. And this is what I know from all the research and scientific studies that I have covered in my own education. Well, let's look at why actually supplements are so important. Seems that it is very wide and popular topic nowadays. And why is that? Well, maybe because you just need it for overall daily wellness. You just kind of want to support your health. Or maybe you went to the doctor and the doctor told you you're missing vitamin D, you're low on vitamin B, so get some. Okay, so by doctor's prescription. Or maybe you already know that you're missing some and it's your own decision, your own choice that you want to fulfill that deficiency. And some of us actually take it for prevention. You just want to live healthier longer and you take supplements, okay? And the word of precaution that for most of us, and I hear this all the time, please know that supplements do not cover, do not replace your diet. You got to eat healthy. Supplements is something additional. But let's talk about also why supplements are so important. I guess this will be covered for people who are saying, I get all from my diet. It is amazing if you eat healthy. It is very important. You are what you eat. And at the same time, look around your life. Are you stressed? Especially you're constantly stressed. Most likely your body is deficient with vitamin B. And you probably hear, especially your research in the wellness industry, that our soils nowadays are not as rich and fertile as they used to be 40, 30 years ago. We don't take our produce from organic, natural farms. This produce may have been picked up 3-4 months ago, and I always give an example of tomatoes. Do you really know that they were picked up as red as you see them, or apples as ripe as you see them? Most likely not. So when they are not picked up, when they're picked up not ripe, they don't have all this array of nutrients and minerals that this produce actually is supposed to have. So we do not, or we may not get enough from our food. So it is very important to supplement, but wisely supplement. And I when I hear that somebody says I do take my supplements, my vitamins, I say, question, so how do you feel? Do you notice the difference? And so ask yourself, if you already take supplements, ask yourself, do I notice the difference? Let's say within 30 days. If your answer will be not, maybe they don't work. Reconsider what you're taking. And a while ago, I actually heard that when doctors prescribe to take certain vitamins, they say, well, take more than that is on the bottle, because most likely it's not going to work what's on the bottle. That is alarming, to take more that is on the bottle. Well, because why should you have to? And the truth is that the supplements field, the supplements are not covered by FDA. So government does not have regulations for supplements versus medication. Therefore, so many companies that you actually see on the market are there pretty much taking advantage of that opportunity of creating something that is hot on the market. Most of it is marketing. And that's why you see so many choices. And it is important, and it's really up to you to have that knowledge and understanding how to choose a right supplement for you that is a good quality supplement. Price, yes, but it's not about the price. It's about what you put in your body, because you are what you eat, and you really want to live healthier longer and not, if I may say, trash your body with whatever it is there that is cheaper. And truth to be told, that high quality vitamins and supplements are actually not as cheap, because it takes money to have all that clinical studies, all that research to have a good high quality supplement. Okay, so let's stand back, and this is a very general picture about the 3 types of supplements on the market. The number 1 is the most common used, the cheapest possible, that you can find in most stores, pharmacies, and from Walmart. Companies know that particular nutrients and minerals your body needs, for example, B, C, D, and all that. So they just create in laboratories. It's a man-made imitation of a natural ingredient. Because it's a man-made, it's not natural. Guess how your body responds to it? What is that? Like something plasticky. Imagine you're looking at plastic lemon. I actually have it in my house. It's still sitting with all the lemons, and I look at it once in a while. It looks exactly as natural. If I look at it from the distance, I will not be able to recognize the difference, but it is not. It is just the imitation. So the body treats it the same way. Well, that's something non-natural. I'll just let it pass. So what happens with the supplements? Most of it goes through your body and out of your body. Guess what sewer workers see most of the time in our sewage? Supplements, vitamins, and all that. Most of it does not digest. If you're curious, I can find an X-ray picture of, I believe it's one of the synthetic companies. I'm choosing not to say any names, that 3 days of that vitamin is still in the intestine. Here, and there. It sits there. It goes through your body. Why spend even cheaper money if it doesn't work? Conversations. So the second type is somewhat what you can find in organic, natural stores. They are better vitamins and supplements because they are produced with they're natural ingredients. They're derived from natural ingredients. And it's somewhat, if I may say, cheaper to produce them with in particular way. They're using high temperature heat process. But what happens with the heat process, it destroys some enzymes, actually quite a few. So enzymes become weak and therefore they work, but not as well as others may. And sometimes you see on the bottle, I'm actually looking my reference here, natural. Well, natural may actually only mean that it's from 5 to 15% natural. It's not, doesn't mean that it's 100% natural. So be very careful when you see natural. It really is just a marketing term that is being used. Okay, and also they can have imbalanced doses of some minerals and nutrients. So it's very, very important. Thank you for watching. By the way, before I move on, I'm curious, are you already taking supplements? And if you are, why? What is your purpose that you're taking supplements? So I mentioned some of the reasons why people taking supplements. What is yours? And if you're not taking supplements, why? What is your reasoning for not? I'm very curious for those who are watching. And also in this natural extracts, what happens that sometimes the coating that is used results in it's a shellac coating, which results in resistance in digestion. Okay. All right. So the example would be like a lemon juice. It's still natural, but it is not as close to 100% natural as it can be. So the third type of supplements is, we call them natural, unaltered. And what differs this group of supplements is the way they're processed, the way they are put in a tablet for you. There is a term foodlet because it's like a food in a tablet, so foodlet. Natural ingredients, really compressed, pressed in a small tablet. And there's no heat used, so it's a cold temperature process. Therefore, the strong enzymes are still there, creating that possible action for them. No chemical, no heat process. So it's the highest quality raw material that you can actually get. Most of this, I guess all of those supplements will not be found in like CVS and Walmart because it is not cheap to create such a high quality product. So most of them you will really see through independent distributors where you go, whether you go to a medical professional, most of holistic professional, chiropractors, massage therapists, and independent distributors that you might know. And why? Because they really save, the concept is saving this money from marketing and middle distribution and putting it into the research development clinical studies. That is just so important. Potency is there and peer review publications are there. They are companies who still strive for having the most scientific product as possible. And money just becomes a secondary. It's not about money, it's about the quality and the science. So important. Okay, so in the summary, 3 types of supplements on the market. Synthetic, they look the same, but it's the imitation, it's man-made, and the body kind of does not recognize it so well. Heat processed supplements, they're good, but enzymes are quite weak in them. And the third is natural unaltered because they're using a cold processing and enzymes are really strong in there. So look for those. And I have a little homework for you, kind of nice test. So if you already take a supplement, take that tablet and put it in the water, and let's see what happens. Does it dissolve in the water? Give it some time, usually some minutes, 20 minutes, a few hours, and see what happens. I actually had that test. I took my B complex. Vitamin B is water soluble, and surely enough, it dissolved really well. All right. So that would be a very general overall summary. If you have questions, please let me know in the comments. And I also would like to invite you to our upcoming webinar on slaying food myths by the Dr. Steve Cheney, who is going to talk on this topic. He actually has a book about this topic. So I hope this will be a summary of his amazing book. So the webinar is next week, I believe, on Wednesday. So I'm going to post the link so you can register and enjoy this free webinar. Also, what I'm going to do as my free gift for you is to post right here in the description or the comments webinar on adulteration of food supplements. Really beneficial information to learn as well. And please join my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100, or Thursday Tips newsletter at nadiataj.com/newsletter. Also, you probably started seeing my newly designed wellness center. You actually can create your own free member account and just have lots of your own research right there on different topics, from general to the products, and just dig around and see what you can find for your wellness education. So it is Wellness Center. I'm going to post the link here as well. Once you subscribe to a Wellness Center, you also will be receiving invitations to webinars like this that is upcoming by Dr. Steve Cheney, Slaying Food Myths. If you still have questions, please do not hesitate to schedule time with me, at least for 15 minutes. So let's talk, and I will also post the link. All these links will be together, so you don't have to look for where is that link. They will be all together. Thank you so much for joining this conversation on the truth about supplements. Before you go, please let me know what was your main appreciation or aha moment from this conversation. And I look forward to seeing you in the community. Thank you very much for joining.